Ever wondered if a cat and a bird could be best friends? What about a deer and a dog? It might seem like a strange question, but the natural world is full of surprises. Unusual animal friendships are a delightful anomaly that leave us in awe and challenge our understanding of these creatures. These friendships often cross species boundaries, defying what we know about natural predator-prey relationships. Imagine a cat and a bird, traditionally hunter and the hunted, setting aside their instincts to share a unique bond. Or a deer and a dog, two species that wouldn't normally interact, developing a connection that transcends their differences. These relationships are not just fascinating, but they also serve to remind us of the complex emotional lives animals lead. They show us that animals, much like humans, are capable of forming deep, meaningful relationships beyond their own kind. Without further ado, let's dive into these fascinating stories of unexpected camaraderie in the animal kingdom. Scene script. Picture this: a cat, notorious for hunting birds, forming a bond with a canary. An odd pair, isn't it? Yet in the heart of the urban jungle, this unlikely duo has become the talk of the town. A cat, known to many as a nimble hunter, and a canary, a small, vibrant bird often seen as prey, have formed an unexpected friendship. Every day they engage in an extraordinary dance. The cat, with her sharp claws and predatory instincts, shows an unusual gentleness around her feathered friend. She watches over the canary as it flutters, not with a hunter's gaze, but with the protective eyes of a guardian. The canary in turn sings in the presence of the cat, a melodious tune that seems to convey trust and friendship. This unusual bond shatters our usual understanding of animal behavior. It brings into question the notion of survival of the fittest and introduces us to the idea of interspecies friendships. It challenges our preconceived ideas about the predator-prey relationship and shows us that even nature can surprise us with instances of harmony and camaraderie. Their daily interactions, filled with respect and understanding, have become a symbol of unity amidst diversity. It's a story that serves as a reminder of the many forms that friendship can take, even in the most unexpected circumstances. So it seems that even natural predators can form bonds with their supposed prey, breaking all the rules we thought we knew. From the woods to the urban backyards, a deer and a dog find friendship in the most unexpected places. In the hustle and bustle of city life, a heartwarming tale unfolds between a domestic canine and a wild deer. The pair first crossed paths in a suburban backyard, a place where nature meets civilization. It was here, among the trimmed hedges and manicured lawns, that an unlikely bond took root. Their interactions were playful at first, a game of tag around the garden, a shared meal under the dappled sunlight. It was as if they were two pups from the same litter, their differences forgotten in the face of camaraderie. The dog, a guardian by nature, took it upon himself to protect his newfound friend. His protective instincts were evident in how he shielded the deer from any perceived danger. Their days were filled with shared adventures and peaceful moments, a testament to their inseparable bond. Whether it was chasing squirrels, exploring the woods, or simply lounging in the sun, they were always together. The dog and the deer, two creatures from different worlds, found a common ground in their shared backyard. Theirs is a story that blurs the line between the wild and the domestic, showing us that friendship is not dictated by nature or nurture, but by the heart. This heartwarming story shows us that friendship knows no boundaries, not even between the wild and the domestic. These tales of unusual animal friendships challenge our understanding of animal behavior, don't they? They present us with an intriguing paradox, a delightful departure from the expected norms of the wild that we've come to understand. Let's recap what we've seen. We've journeyed through the wild, witnessing the unexpected camaraderie between species that by natural law should be adversaries. We've soared through the skies, observing an extraordinary aerial bond, a friendship that defies gravity and our preconceived notions about avian relationships. And we've seen an adorable connection between creatures that we usually associate with domestic bliss, showing us that the bonds of friendship aren't solely a human prerogative. These unusual alliances challenge the conventional wisdom of natural instincts and traditional predator-prey dynamics. They remind us that the animal kingdom isn't always a ruthless battlefield, but also a place where empathy, care, and affection can flourish. It's not always about survival of the fittest, but sometimes it's about the survival of the kindest. These peculiar pals demonstrate that animals, much like us, have a capacity for emotional complexity. They form friendships not out of necessity but out of choice. They choose to defy their instincts, to step beyond the boundaries of their species and form bonds that we'd think improbable. They remind us that animals too have hearts that can feel and souls that can empathize. But why do they do it? Perhaps it's the same reason we do, the need for companionship, for a friend to share in life's joys and sorrows. It's a need so profound it transcends the boundaries of species, blurring the lines between the predator and the prey, the domestic and the wild, the aerial and the terrestrial. Unusual animal friendships show us that in the end the need for companionship is universal, transcending even the boundaries of species. So, who's to say a cat can't befriend a bird or a deer can't play with a dog?